I can't see your face.
When you retired, you said, oh, well, I got to, you think, I got to plan on going back to work. And they said, oh, no, no.
At that time, there was not a paved runway in the world. So this is actually really, really fun work. $25 plus 11, 36.
Have you seen what they've done here? There was nothing here. You can get all these pictures anyway, so.
Yeah. This region, right?
You know, I've been posting.
This is the kind of thing my youngest son went to plant in Vancouver.
Very pie, utterly chocolate.
Veggies over here, slightly down here.
Yeah, you want it out. Oh, hi.
Set them at the end. Let us set those at the end.
It's in the reserves before I went active.
Here's your edge of your plate. Still getting away in a moment of levity here. We're getting away with saying that.
Oh, boy. You do have them stacked. What are you talking about?
They're in my caravan. Yeah, he was. I think he was.
Closer's fine. Somebody pushes the arm in, I go, oh, another picture, dude.
I mean, it's such a massive area.
So you can shoot for
Yeah. We went, I never did hear the final tally that Linda just said it was 80-some days without rain. Subject to change without further notice.
We're all paying attention to the kids who are coming in and getting their scholarship.
Yeah. It's like the garden spends a lot of time.
I only wanted mine. Here, I only thought you wanted mine.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tom Adamitz, and I'm president of what is fondly known as the Brooke Gang, the USS Brooke Association, and welcome to our NSA brothers that are here also. Anyway, again, our traditional cake cutting ceremony is something that we picked up. We introduced this probably about 10 years ago. This is our 12th annual reunion with the Brooke Gang, and this particular tradition is something that I myself retired out of the Navy in '84, but then I had the privilege of working for the Marines for 22 years. And in the course of time that I worked with the United States Marine Corps, every year I went to their birthday balls, and they traditionally had a cake. And they cut the cake at the birthday ball, so I decided amongst our friends here, why don't we try to introduce something like that similar to our group? And part of that tradition is at the Marine birthday ball, they would always take the oldest Marine present and the youngest Marine present to pass the tradition from old to young. So we kind of modified that here. Well, when I say we modified it, what we did was, we sure as hell had the old. The hardest part was finding the young. Right? And young is a relative term, right? It's relative. So what we would like to do is, and this year we're going to combine it. We're not going to find the oldest NSA guy and the oldest Brooke guy. We like the oldest of both the organizations combined. Who's the oldest member? Not a guest or anything, but a member of the NSA Association that's present right now. Anybody want to own up? How old? 71. Kid. Next.
What about you?
76.
All right, 76, I hear 76, 76, anybody higher?
Gone.
What do you mean gone? Oh. Well, no, it would not be surprising. I know, but now Dell is probably punching close to 80, Dell?
I've passed 80.
Hey, well.
Just a couple months though.
Oh, just past, he's just past 80, Rita. Is he a kid?
He's gonna be 81. I'll be 81 in December. Yeah!
53? All right, so we have two ladies representing the association. Oldest and youngest.
I feel like I'm a fashion show. Oh my goodness, thank you for the award. Guess what? You're going to be on the internet. Big time Facebook. Yeah, that's funny. I got two families. I need her and the other one, the other cake. Oh, that looks good. There you go. Now, Robin, you get the other
Do
cake.
that again, I wasn't ready.
We all know him.
Wait a minute.
Chief.
Oh, wait, go back again.
Hey, we saw some tongue action.
Go back again, Mom.
Now, am I supposed to feed her the?
Okay, you're going like this. You're going. You got to cut the other cake.
No.
No, one cuts one cuts the other. That's what Tom.
No, we're just doing the one.
Okay, I think I got one.
Come on, you two. Look back. Oh, I did already. I'll put you for that.
Are you going to get a piece of,
No, there is no.
yes it is, she's making a name. Oh, yeah.
She built her.
Okay, real quickly everybody, real quickly. Okay, on the cake, Another part of our tradition here is on the cake itself, generally we'll say association. When it's cut, we're very specific that we cut the cake so that there are 3 letters specific to association. Every year, he gets a piece of ass.
You're
Rita gives it to me.
You are bad. You are.
Here we are.
Let me get the.
With all these big trips going in my way.
You get it?
Unfortunately, Dick's daughter, 47 years old, passed away last week. Stroke. Sad thing. Sad thing. So we got a sympathy card. And for the Brooke folks, if you haven't had a chance to just put a name on there, I'm going to mail it to Dick here probably tomorrow or Saturday. So it'll be up there at the front.
Now, the Portland Spirit is U.S. Coast Guard inspected, annually carry 540 passengers, and with that, you're going to find over 600 adult and child life jackets strategically located throughout the vessel.
I'm Linda Holmes, and I'm from Merced, California.
I'm Scott. I'm from Merced, California.
Tell them your name and where you're from.
Oh, Rex Chase, Knoxville, Tennessee.
Trish Chase, Knoxville, Tennessee. Go Gators! Woo! Cherie Guyton, Don Guyton, San Mateo, California.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, Don Guyton, board 7275, and we're from San Mateo, California.
Don and Dolores Bashwood from Port Orchard, Washington.
What would you like? A burger? For you, sir? I'm going to do the ravioli.
Larry Whitaker from Chesapeake, Virginia. My wife Nancy, she's also from Chesapeake, Virginia.
What are your names and where are you from?
Jim Hanna, Weatherford, Texas.
My name is
And where are you from?
Betty Lucas, Tacoma, Washington. Betty Fugazi, Olympia, Washington.
Who are you? What's your name and where are you from?
The boat captain from Portland, Oregon.
Linda Hunt, Tacoma, Washington.
Dal Turner.
From?
Myrtle Creek, Oregon.
We're doing an interview.
Oh, so say something.
Something?
Who you are and where you're from?
Oh, I'm Tom Adametz, and my wife Harriet, from Valley Center, California. 12th consecutive reunion, loving every minute of it.
Dell DeWillis, Spokane, Washington.
I'm with Dell from Spokane, Washington. That's right.
We saw that yesterday coming back with a building.
My name is Brian Smith from Portsmouth, Rhode Island.
Go.
Ronald Doreen Kohler from Orangeburg, South Carolina, and that's about 60 miles west of Charleston.
Hi, Scott. I'm Rick and my wife Linda Holmes from Olympia, Washington, about 110 miles north of here. Down on the river, getting ready for a lunch cruise and having a ball.
Okay, Don Richardson. I'm from Connecticut and Panama, Panama.
Going for the burger.
I'm Dexter. I'm from originally from Seattle, but I live and work in Southern California.
Very good.
Keep going. All right, hold that right there.
Are they letting the
So-
snipes integrate with the deckies now?
So see your bow. You can see you're starting to come about. See how you're coming to the right? There you go. Back to the port. Hold that right there.
Oh, I see where we're going.
Hold that. Hold that. Yep. So you stopped your turn, and then now we're heading straight, but now we're starting to kind of come to the port. So let's take the helm back to the right. A little bit more. Hold that right there. All right, I'm gonna go down and get something to eat. Just
Go ahead. Might
Yeah,
as well
keep us in the
Go ahead,
middle of the
take a
river,
break.
right?
I got you.
So this is
Now you better got that one.
the Selwood Bridge we're coming up on. Portland Spirit is outbound Selwood Bridge, Portland Spirit.
Coming up on the Selwood Bridge. The Selwood Bridge was the first non-opening structure built across the river. But right now, as you see, they are building a bypass bridge. The idea is to take the old bridge and move it to the bypass bridge, to build a brand new bridge, and then dismantle the old bridge.
I'm Scott Youngren, USS Brooke. I'm the videographer, and I'm from Moorpark, California. I reported aboard the ship in 1965 in San Diego and left it in 1967 in June. I was an ET.
Do you remember your first division officer?
Apter and Billy Morrow.
Oh, Billy Morrow. Excellent. All right. Yes, we deployed for Vietnam in December of '67, and in January 23rd, 1968 is when they the North Koreans captured the USS Pueblo. And we responded, and we are told that we were among the first ship, if not the first ship, on the scene. The water temperature was 25 degrees. It was snowing. We were taking pretty good swells, and it was icy. And the two windbirds up on the yardarm, on both sides, the port and starboard, were frozen. They would not move, and they would not. The propellers were not getting in the speed indication. So that means we did not have full weapon control. So we had to go up. I went on up the mast. We were rotating but not radiating the radars, and I went on up there, and I had E.T. George Hall on the 03 level, and he was holding the brand new windbirds that I was taking up, the wind speed indicators. I crawled up, went up on the mast, went out on the yardarm, and it only has about maybe an 8-inch rail that you can hang on to walking out all the way outboard. So I went outboard to the starboard side, unscrewed, unbolted the frozen bird, and lowered it down to George, and I replaced it. And then I went to the port side, did the same thing, and I had an Instamatic 104 camera, and with all the ships that were there, we had approximately 5 aircraft carrier groups there, and they were looked like a D-Day invasion actually with all the ships we had out there. And I thought this would be a great picture. So as I was reaching up to get the stabilize my windbird to take off, I reached my arms up, and out of my jacket, my Instamatic 104 camera went down flying on the deck. What a bummer. It would have been a great picture. So yeah, we were told that it was like if we ended up in the water, because they expected hostilities, the nearest landmass was like 18.3 some miles. We would only lasted probably 4 minutes, but it was a beautiful view up there, I can tell you, but a lot of ships. And we got the windbirds going, and we restored power to all our weapons. So that was a heck of a good story. Thank you.
One of our ocean trips.
Not now. Not now. For the reunion.
Yeah. But who's counting besides you and everybody looking at this?